photos to back up her claims. So they were married.
Lies. As far as I know, she was nothing but a one-night stand, and they were never married.
Talk Naija.
Film Talk Naija. We talk movies, we talk Nollywood.
My name is MAJID Michael, and this is Film Talk Naija. Una know as it be now. We're back again with another banger, and today, trust me, the movie we're about to review, you're gonna love it. I'm not here alone, no. I'm here with my co-host in the person of
Praise Namdi.
So guys, today we'll be reviewing a very interesting movie, like I said before, a very beautiful storyline. It's titled A Woman Scorned, showing on Mercy Johnson Okoje TV, and that's on YouTube. And it's starring MAJID Michael as Eric, starring Mercy Johnson as Tonya, starring Regina Daniels as Stacy, starring Ajamari Mansare as Nyla, and starring Bestman Thompson as Barrister Jude. It is also starring Deborah Kendra Okori as Eva. So this movie is a very interesting one, and the executive producer is Mercy Johnson Okoje, while the producer is Frank Raja Arashe. The director is also Frank Raja Arashe. Now the theme of this movie is love, marriage, betrayal, trust, and you can add anyone you like. So without wasting much of our time, let's go straight to the storyline. The storyline is about a lady, a very wealthy lady, or let me say a lady from a very wealthy background who is married to the love of her life, but then at the process of, loving and everything, she realized that she has been betrayed by her husband. So how did this happen? It was the husband's birthday that fateful day, but the husband told her that he's going for a business meeting abroad, and she was like, oh, Johnny Mercy, my love. And the man left. And after some time, she tried calling, after she had estimated when he would have gotten to where he's going to, tried calling, but the number wasn't going through. Lo and behold, she got a call that her husband is in coma. That means the husband went to hook up with somebody else in a hotel, still in the same city, in the city of Abuja. And at the course of, doing whatever they were doing, he slumped. Now, this is actually MAJID Michael as the husband, and Mercy Johnson was the lady she went to hook up with. Sorry, he went to hook up with. So now Mercy Johnson was left with, she was in a state of dilemma. She was like, okay, what am I gonna do? That's Tonya, actually. Let's use their name, their character names. Tonya was, very confused. She didn't know what to do, so she decided to run away. But when she started running away from the hotel, the receptionist noticed that there was something off with her movements, the calls she received, and everything. So she told her manager, and they called the security and told the security, block the gate, don't let her step out. So while they blocked the gate, they now went to check. Lo and behold, the man that went in with her was laying lifeless. So they had to pick him up, call the ambulance, and he was at the hospital, and Tonya was immediately sent to the station. So she was under the police custody. That was when the wife, Stacy, was called. So she got to the hospital, realized what had happened to her husband, and she was very pissed. She said, I'm not paying the bills, neither am I doing anything about it. Now the hospital said they ran a series of tests. They couldn't see anything wrong with him, and that they might, just maybe it's the heart was failing, that maybe they just need to do some, medical, whatever, maybe a transplant and the rest. She said she's not paying for anything. So somebody else now offered to pay for everything. She was wondering who would offer to pay. Who know my husband? You know that kind of feeling. She was left stunned. She was, in doubt. Well, then she was like, let me even go and see the woman that my husband was cheating on me with. Let me know what she has that I do not have. So when she got to this station, she met with Tonya, and then she was like, how come? What are you doing with my husband? Blah, blah, blah. I said, I've known your husband for 5 years. We've been together for 5 years. We've been running things for 5 years. Say 5 years. This man has been married to me for 3 years.
5 years? If he loved you that much, why didn't he marry you? We've only been married for 3 years.
What happened? Said, you don't understand. It's very complicated. Very, very. What is complicated? She did not say. Moving forward, your husband was discharged after his bills was paid, and he got home and, was having a little misunderstanding with the wife about eating or not eating. He was scared that the wife, Stacy, must have poisoned him.
Alright, why don't we match this up with eating together? Hey, why don't I eat with you?
And he only took a spoon of the food from the wife's plate, Stacy's plate. And while they were going back and forth on, you must eat this food. No, I won't eat it. Then he slumped, clutching on his chest. And he slumped and died. This time around, he didn't wake up anymore. And that was when the main story started. Somebody came to claim the property. Lo and behold, it has been the personal assistant of Eric, claiming that he has been married to Eric for some time now, and all the properties has been willed to her. That she has been married to Eric, and all the property has been willed to her. And then Stacy was like, who are you? Where did you come from? How did you form? How did you exist? Who you? Who you?
You said you were what? I said I am Eric's wife.
She was like, you don't know what you don't know, but now I'm telling you so you get to know. I am married to your husband. In short, I am the legally married wife. You? There's nothing that actually links you guys together legally. And that was the biggest mistake that Stacy made. Stacy didn't, have a court wedding. It was just a traditional marriage. No court wedding, no church wedding. So there was no certificate to back up her claim of being married to Eric. So they started fighting who will get the property and all. And mind you, Stacy actually owns all the property. None belonged to Eric.
What are you talking about? What will needs to be written? Everything in this house belongs to me. I inherited this house and the company from my father.
So Stacy was not even fighting to get Eric's property. She was fighting to get her inheritance back. And at the course of the fight, she later realized that Nyla was behind every single thing. Every single thing. She cornered the properties to herself, just to, be at the top of the game, and that she was a call girl or an escort that blackmailed the husband into becoming a secretary.
A smart prostitute in Abuja who has been in jail 4 times. Had a one-night stand with my husband.
That there was no marriage even. There was no marriage. Everything was fabricated. So that was it. And for the husband, Eric, she also realized that Eric was nothing but a fraud. Intentionally defrauded her of everything she owned without her knowing. But Karma is a sweetheart. And Karma used Nyla to fight back for her. So she got everything she owned back.
Checkmate.
And that was the end of the movie. So I believe you enjoyed this one. You're definitely gonna enjoy it. Beautiful story, like I told you. So this is everything about the movie, and now we'll be going straight to what worked in this movie and what did not. But we'll go straight to what worked. We'll go on a short break, and when we come back, we'll tell you what worked. Stay put.
Film Talk Naija.
Welcome back, guys, to Film Talk Naija. We still there on the matter of a woman scorned. Yes, that's the title of the movie we are reviewing, and now we are talking about what worked in the movie. Praise.
Yeah.
What actually worked for you in the movie A Woman Scorned?
A Woman Scorned. It's a beautiful movie to an extent. What I like about the movie is actually the settings and the sets that they use for the movie. I like the fact that they established the hospital, police station, even though we did not see the police, but that interrogating table with us, police,
The darkness.
they do use. And the hotel, what else again? Which other place did they use? The cars, telling them, okay, people are from rich, super deep rich, estate, rich families and all that. And the fact that I could see one of my favorite celebrities once again, Mrs. Johnson, because it has been so long I saw her in a movie. So I was so happy to see that. I guess that was just all that worked for me in the movie. Nothing much.
Okay, for me, I love the story. It's actually a very beautiful story that is, it's telling us what actually happens in reality. If you've been to Abuja and you've heard what Abuja girls and men are doing, guy, you understand that this story is not just a story, but is unraveling some truths, some hidden truths that, in short, not even hidden, some truths that some other persons do not know about. Like, there are call girls that actually follow politicians, rich men and all, and look for ways to corner their wealth. It happens a lot. So the story is, story is trying to point that out so that people who do not know about it to get to know about it, and people who might be prospects, might learn from the movie and be on guard so they won't fall victim. So I'd say the story is educating. Yeah, it's educating. I like that. I like the fact that it's educating. I like the picture quality too. It's not bad. It's okay. It's very cool for me. Like how clean, how smooth it is. Sound is not bad. Sound is okay.
Like I said, I know who you are.
Enough of this madness. Enough! You say that you are my son's wife, and I don't know you. I will only advise you to pack all your belongings and leave my son's house.
Yeah, apparently I like that about the movie. And like you said, your favorite actor, Messi Johnson. Yeah, I like how they were able to bring two legends into the movie. Yeah, that's MAJID Michael, Messi Johnson. And yeah, literally, those were the things I like. And also, to an extent in the story, I like the fact that they were able to add some suspense. In the beginning of the movie, you could not really tell who is who. You don't know who to suspect and who not to. So it takes time, it takes some scenes for you to start pointing fingers at somebody else. Yeah, like for example, I didn't know that the personal assistant was the wife. So I was like, he's my husband. I am the wife who got married.
Just his personal assistant. He was my husband.
And I'm like, but you said sir to this person.
It's good to see you back on your feet again, sir.
You get? How did they get married? Only for me to now find out at the end of the movie that it was a forged marriage. For her to do something. And I'm like, makes sense. How did they forge it? Stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I like the fact that they were able to keep us in suspense. You can't really tell what's going to happen next. You get? So
True.
Makes sense. Those are apparently the things I love. So without any other thing, we'll go straight to what did not work in this movie. Yeah. So, Praise, back to you. What do you not like about the movie? A Woman Scorned.
Okay, this movie, lot of errors do, but not too much though. But I felt like taking with the storyline. To me, what didn't work for me in the movie, A Woman Scorned, is that I get they couldn't work on that storyline really well.
Yeah, they didn't go in depth. They didn't dig deep into it. Yes, it was a beautiful story.
Yeah.
But it was not established properly.
True.
And it was not developed properly.
Yeah.
Right? I believe that's what you're trying to say.
True.
Yeah.
So I felt like maybe they also rushed it. Though it's good for a 1 hour, 40 minutes movie, but you guys just some scenes that you wasted so much time in that you know, like the beginning part where Eric, that is MAJID MICHEAL, slumped. That scene was so long.
Like I literally was getting pissed at that point.
So
whatever
long.
you want to do it
quickly. She can just slump, then she wasted time there.
Too much time.
Just find way to run. Even if I know say the run itself was not even necessary because now you pick that hotel. Now you do
exactly.
Now
So why were you running? Why not just call the police, call 911, do something? I was actually pissed. Even if I know they wanted to establish something in the story, maybe fear or something.
They would have found a way to cover it up.
The way she ran off, her picking the call from the reception, it was not necessary. If she was really that scared and she had plans to run off, she wouldn't have picked the call. And then you are all shaking the call. I felt like it was just, you guys were just taking our time, doing things to take our time. And it was not necessary. If you guys don't have extra scenes to make it up to 1 hour 30 minutes, it could be 1 hour, it could be 1 hour 10 minutes, rather than add unnecessary dramas to just make it too long. It's not enjoyable that way.
True. Okay, one of the things is, remember when Regina drove herself to the hospital when finding out that, I think this part is part
Stacey, right?
Yeah, on the part of continuity.
Yeah, continuity.
Then after she heard about Tonya, that is Mercy Johnson.
Yeah, she now came back.
That was locked up in the station. She drove herself to the hospital. Now the next scene was them. She was at the back of this. She was at the back seat, being driven back. It's not established whether she called the driver or anything. I understand she's a big woman, but it shows that the distance was far, definitely. So where the driver come out from? Who is driving her? We don't see. I don't know whether now continuity.
Probably the driver was just seated in the car. Maybe the driver is always in the car.
Big woman go driver, go hospital, by husband. You know they're possible now. What is Nigeria?
I said seated in front.
In front with her. Maybe maybe. I never see any Nigerian woman will go say our driver.
Well, don't worry. I'm just trying to help them be defensive.
As
for them.
I say maybe. We will give people maybe because we exchange the error for maybe.
Yeah. And also, I actually thought for the continuity, you're going to talk about the place where they called her to come back to the hospital. Somebody wants to pay the bill.
What did you say? I don't understand.
And then she was like, who released that woman from the hospital? Sorry, from the prison.
Yeah.
Who released that woman in jail?
Do not forget that then Mercy Johnson was still in prison.
Okay.
That it was after then that she was released. Yeah. So I feel like they picked a scene that was meant to come after and they placed it before. So that scene where they called her that somebody wants to pay the husband's bill. Yeah. It was supposed to be after the lawyer, Mercy Johnson's lawyer, that's Tonya's lawyer, had visited her in the cell and had left. Even though I know it was not Tonya that paid the bill, but she was complaining of two things: who paid the bill and who released her. Or she wouldn't have just said who released her. So we know she's still in jail. True. But she's saying who released her, whereas she's still in a cell. Where did she get the news from? Does she get first-hand news before they happen? Yeah, so maybe that was a continuity error as well. Okay guys, so let's go on a quick break. When we'll get back, we'll finish up on what did not work in this movie, and we also get to rate the movie. Stay tuned.
Theme Talk Naija.
We see there on the movie A Woman Scorned. And guys, have you subscribed? If you've not subscribed, better go and subscribe now, cause what's coming? You're not gonna expect it, but for you to get it, you need to subscribe. And don't forget, turn on your notification bell because it's very, very important. So still on the movie, we're talking about things that didn't work. Yeah. And who you they point like this? Who you want punch?
Nollywood. No, I will not say Nollywood because Nollywood has produced great producers and movies. So I'm sorry for saying Nollywood every time.
Some producers.
Because for this Nigeria now, because anything we spend for Nigeria, we just talk Nigeria. It get time we suppose they attack, hit the nail on the head. We know they hit the full wood. Now they never go they hit. Because some things with some people, how? And she be one of my favorite actress that year. The producer and the director said, I don't even know. Because I thought so we would record them one by one. But
we don't thought we would record them out these days.
Director, I don't even know what be your problem.
Frank Raja.
All respect to you. My first time hearing of him. But waiting be this. As I was saying, the number 4 will be number 3 on my list. When what be her name? Eva confess say she be the wife of Eric. She can't bring out documents. Can't hand over to police. Police look am. Then what be her name? Stacy. That is Regina Daniels. Okay, Regina Daniels that stayed as Stacy. Come say, give it to me. Hand it over to me. I want more actor because I want to act all these things wey they talk. You go talk, give it to me.
You do like the police, Abi?
Yes, I'm the police.
Yeah.
So top 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Action.
Give it to me. Give it to me.
What is that? What is that?
Let me see that. Give me.
I say, which kind action be this?
The young kid.
Is this policeman? Are you sure it's not the gaffer?
Oh, Jesus.
Are you sure that's not the gaffer?
What is that now?
Because he's built. You guys have to fix him as a police officer, and he's acting like he's in a jungle because she not allow your night collect paper for your hand.
They do kuja.
Say kuja.
One second after they don't collect paper, come kuja. What is that?
Why they kuja? So wetin you see for paper, She the thing they shock am. Abi na how the woman take collect the paper for the hand? Maybe her hand touch am small. Electric kit am. Abi na wetin?
I don't weak. You see as my face dey because if no be say na our job to dey review to go who made me, we dey find please we go post in picture. Let's we dey post all this. This is my picture. Make know that they learn lesson. Because I don't know why lesson I know they watch on a film. I dey talk am time and time again. Why I know they watch go through now movies? They watch see all these errors. Now us and the audience know they give stress. And it don't make sense. Now Nigerians they watch not only Nigerians they watch on a movie.
Like could the director not have said something like cut? Let's take it again. This thing you did is not necessary.
If it be like say they shoot that part like 50 times.
They do like that.
And don't tire.
And then they should stop using extras that are not good. There are lots of good people who just want to do waka pass.
True.
Fish them out.
Like she's a very good actress. Like now if I tell her to be my wife now, she will just play simple and short. I don't need to pay bride price. She's very smooth.
So guys, still on what we do not like about this movie.
Going on. Next. Remember when say when the police came to the house? Do you know that those God forbid they are not idiots? I don't say idiots, they are policemen. Now the character.
Now YouTube now go first. One day abuse.
Responsible policemen.
Officers.
Yes. You came to someone's house. You did not give search warrants. Now to the ending of the discussion. I bet when did they give search warrants? No be beginning of
just the end time, you just say I am so and so person. I'm here.
Search warrant.
Take on a search warrant.
Madam, we have a warrant to search your house.
All of you, out! I said get out! Out!
They can't hand over search warrant. You never hand over the search warrant. The person can't pursue come up for the house. See, the police will carry search warrant come. If you say the police said they don't have their job.
Get out!
Move out! Out of my house! Go! Out!
One small pikin No be small pikin, sha. Small pikin chase 2 policemen with search warrants. Wait,
above the law.
You sit down for chair. I am Detective so and so. This is with Mozo and Chest. This is my partner so and so.
My name is John, and this is Fred, my partner. We are both officers from the Nigerian police force.
Talk. You can't release. If truth can't come and say Evan are the new former wife. After how many minutes of wasting my time? I have a search warrant. Which have you have when you don't disorientate the wife? What did search warrant won't do for that place now? We for don't put on sins.
Well, if you see what they talk about all the things I don't like,
no, we go talk am.
It's too much.
We go talk am because they pay me. Because why I go waste? You see, when I work my time, if I use am
approximately 2 hours.
Use am enter Onitsha main market like this. 1 or 2, 200k don't drop.
Just for 1 hour 30 minutes.
Even too much. Just test any Onitsha boy. Tell them how much they make in 1 hour. You will know.
Really?
But as I was saying, mother-in-law and Nyla sin.
Guys, that's annoying. Who was that? Who be that woman?
Just appeared and disappeared. We don't even.
Nothing again about was she hired? I don't know. Was she the real mother? I don't know. She just came. We didn't know she was hired. We didn't know anything about her. She just came and say, "My son, you killed my son. My son died. Leave my son property."
Like I said, I know who you are.
Enough of this madness. Enough! You say that you are my son's wife, and I don't know you. I will only advise you to pack all your belongings and leave my son's house.
Leave my house!
10 days.
Very well. I am giving you 10 days to pack all your properties from this house. Allow my daughter-in-law to do her husband burial in peace. So, and let me tell you, after 10 days, you did not pack out of this place. I will bring soldiers to force you out of this place.
Then they come pursue you for your son. I'll say, get out of this house. Leave my house. Leave my house. And you left the house.
With all due respect, leave my house.
And this is not your house.
This girl.
Mama,
Get out.
No, are we going to leave this girl? Are we going to leave her? Please, I should follow you. I should follow you.
Pium, we don't see you again.
No, never.
There are some scenes where you know some cast have a character and role plays.
It's not necessary. If you guys want to introduce it, then you must establish it, develop it, and make it look real. Like, let it sync with the story. Like, there should be a synchronization. Because what I saw there was absolute nonsense. Permit me to say. How would somebody's mother come to the house? Your son died, no tears, nothing. Okay, let's say you were hired and you were trying to play the mother. Now you come, you sit down, you look at the other person. When it was time to speak, you stand up, you say, leave my son's property. And they are chasing you from your son's house. And you're not acting like it's your son's house. The house you came to want somebody to leave in a few days.
Now the part which they come out.
Go! And
then you call Eva. Is your ability Eva? Is you? You can't pull Eva. They walk. Oh, Jesus. Also, oh my Jesus.
Yeah. Are we going to leave her? Please, I should follow you. I should follow you. Okay.
Hey,
we are coming back.
Say that's our daughter that we recognize. Where did you meet the daughter from? Somebody who fabricated the wedding. Have you seen her before? We needed to know. How did you guys meet? How did she get to meet you?
Yeah.
Because Eric even hid his family from the wife, Stacy.
Stacy, that's true.
So how did Nala, who is just a call girl, find out who the real parents of Eric were and was able to drag the mother down to Abuja?
Imagine, even Tonya, will be the side baby, talk say, if you don't want if you know that relationship with her and whether or not ever, it was not legit at all. Whether or not just one night stand.
She has court documents and photos to back up her claims. So they were married.
Lies. As far as I know, she was nothing but a one-night stand.
He said, he said it, that they were just a one-night stand, but she blackmailed him and started working with him with the blackmail, took pictures, nude pictures of him.
Yeah.
That was what led to him. He started making conditions. So for me to not post this, I need to be your personal assistant and stuff. And now flaws again. Your personal assistant that you know very well that should not be trusted. That she lured you into doing 1 or 2 with her, and then she's blackmailing you. She handed you a document and you didn't go through it, and she say it's for the business and you sign it.
What's this about?
Still on the same project, sir.
It's not all.
Yes, sir.
I know.
At the initial, you guys introduced this lady as a trusted person. So why now make it look like she's a one-night stand? If they had even said she was just a normal assistant that fabricated every other thing, that they had nothing, so that even made more sense to me. But saying that she became the personal assistant, blah 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 blah, and she has even been convicted 3 times. She has been in jail 3 times, and she has been in jail 3 times. Don't you know it's easier to throw her in jail again? Why not just sue her again? She could just sit down for her house. Your wife no go even know what's in the saw.
Storyline, or not fit just hold and wear.
She introduced the lawyer to you, and you're using it as your family lawyer, putting everything into his hands. Somebody who blackmailed you. And I thought they said Eric was very smart because he was an armed robber.
Abi?
So how can he be outsmarted in a very childish way? That story no legit at all.
Actually, it means at the end point of that, they mean say fear women. Woman.
Except saying a woman write that story before I go fear. Because who write that story, I suppose they fear her, but now until say person go watch that film, believe her. And that person, the person who act that film now woman, I go begin with fear women. I'm not even kidding, because that story is not, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't align.
At all.
It doesn't. Very nice story if they had established it, but if they had developed it well, but they messed it all up, guys.
Because we know that these are things that happen in real life, but you don't know if you just balance them, make it every day plain, just flow, just they add join, come out, waste time, reduce time.
I'm telling you.
Last but not the least, please tell me, producer, director, scriptwriter, screenplayist, editorist, for all of them we follow you and do this movie. Tell me how Tony, her husband, take involved for the killing. Please, because as now introduce them, in case of man know what's happening. Now those are cut and short, carry arrest them, throw away. Hell, Jesus!
More like they needed an extra for the film, and they were like, "Who do we introduce?"
I don't know, his cameraman do extra.
No. There is nobody again to add to this film. Please, you did not play a significant role. You were just the husband. Kindly do us a favor. You just be the one that will say, "Kill him." Like, and then police will now arrest you in the house. Just that to say, do it for us as extra.
He even can't tell her. I can't see him. Kill and say, wow, suspense finally.
Kill him?
Yes. Kill the barrister. Clean up the evidence and make it clean.
What's gonna happen? I watch nonsense. Maybe this part will help me love the movie. The next thing.
You're under arrest.
How now? You
they killed the doctor. You gave an instruction, said kill him, meaning you will not be there. All of a sudden, they killed the doctor inside the house. Say they've killed the lawyer rather. The lawyer, they've killed the lawyer, and they caught the both of them at the same place. Nothing, no statements. Even if now dialogue for that place, so we say them they immediately just do dialogue. We say that we just say are you not Tonya's husband? How did you have hands in this? You can say. Everybody was playing a very smart game. You think I'll be left out? Maybe you can say, let's be that lady name. Say, Naila was also my side chick. We planned it together. I've been behind this game all this while. Blah, 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 blah. And that is it. So we all feel like what actually happened in the story was that probably because he realized that Eric was cheating on him with his wife, you get, that he now decided to backfire on Eric. Just establish something, make it make sense. I just feel like they should have made it make better sense, but no, they did not. And guys, we cannot force them to do right all the time, but whenever they do wrong, we are here to Say
You know, say me, I get bad mouth and I go talk am. It be like say una just good to waste people time. Because YouTube, if you produce movie put for YouTube, YouTube go pay you. Whereby Nigerians no care. No matter what you do, Nigerians, we go just still do am, endure am, watch am, move to go our separate ways. No, that time have passed, please.
Share avoid this one. I dey watch am. I go sleep off, I go wake up, I go watch, I go
It's
sleep
not nice
off.
now.
I go minimize. I go say, okay, make I encourage my spirit. I go Instagram, I go scroll, I go Twitter, I go laugh, I'll come back, continue. Now film I dey watch you. For entertainment, I guys go social media to dey entertained. Come back on the watch film wey be for entertainment.
Okay, let me the final last but not the least, the final the baba of them all, the role plays and the characters. I swear,
everybody did rubbish.
Rubbish from beginning to the end. Maybe Johnson, like a good actress. I don't know what happened for this one. They're supposed to switch you and Regina Daniels' role.
No. The dialogue was very annoying. What happened? What do you have to do with my husband? It's complicated. Then go ask you another one.
I can't understand.
It's complicated.
It's just all complicated.
If you guys know that the only thing she had to say there was complicated, she would have just said it twice and that would be the end. Kept on saying it's complicated. And the same thing that was complicated, when you finally narrated it to me, nothing was complicated.
A lie.
I was expecting a more serious story. But the story we heard was not as complicated as supposed. And that is that about that, guys. I think that should be the end of today's review on what we do not like. Collectively, we've decided to rate this movie a whooping 2/10. And mind you, we are rating it 2/10, not because it's worth 2/10, but 1 is for your efforts and 1 is for my kindness. If not so, this movie should be rated -1/10. But now we've decided to rate it 2/10. So don't blame us. Sorry we had to do it this way, but this movie wasn't worth it at all.
True.
But like I'd always say, if you think I didn't rate it well, that's if you've watched this movie and you have any issues with the rating, let me hear your opinion in the comment section.
True.
If you've watched this movie and you think we are right, comment section.
You're definitely right.
If there's anything you feel like we missed out that we needed to add, comment section. And if there's any other movie you want us to review for you, comment section. And if you really want to get involved in the conversation, you don't know how to do it, go watch the movie, go see for yourself, come back and tell us what you think. We love you so much, guys, and my name is MAJID Michael and this is
Praise.
All right, guys, so that'll be the end of today's review. See you again. Do not forget to subscribe on our channel and turn on your notification bell. This is Film Talk Naija, and we love you guys so much. Bye.
Film Talk Naija.
Film Talk Naija. We talk movies, we talk Nollywood.